you, but I was young. I was young and immature. I've done a lot of growing up in the last 48 hours. Lance, we share the same blood, the blood of Sussman, the Sussman tradition of filmmaking.
What do you want me to do?
Kill Mother.
No!
Saul Sussman's death must be avenged!
But I love her!
I know you do, and that's really beautiful. Mother doesn't want you to be a namby-pamby little fairy. She wants you to be strong and powerful, a leader of men. Make her proud. Stab her! Shoot her, strangle her, be creative, but do it soon.
Oh, God, my head is pounding! It's pounding!
Oh, I know, it's pounding, it's pounding. Sometimes it feels like you've got an atom bomb inside your skull that's ready to go pow.
Leave me alone!
No, Daddy told me it was the drugs. The pill-popping Mother did during your pregnancy that made you the way you are, a pathetic half-man, half-child, cripple, a retard.
You're lying!
Daddy showed me the doctor's report. It's locked up in the safety deposit box. I can get it for you if you like.
No! My head!
It's all becoming clear to you now, isn't it? All your sad little life, you felt different because you were different. Something is wrong with your brain. It made you a little slow, made it hard for you to understand things.
What?
But don't you see, it's not your fault at all, it's hers! Oh, because Mother was so selfish and evil, she couldn't give up her precious sleeping pills. She destroyed you. She turned your brains into mush, into creamed spinach.
Oh, I hate her.
And what are you gonna do about it?
Kill her!
Yes,
But
Lance!
first,
What?
First,
Yes?
I'm going to need proof.
What kind of proof?
I want to hear Mother confess to Father's murder.
Oh, forget about that.
Unless
what?
Unless she was under the influence of something. What about sending her on a little trip? An acid trip. LSD, a real mind bender.
Oh, can you score some?
Got a tab with her initials on it.
Oh.
We'll put it in her after-dinner coffee tomorrow night.
And I've got a small tape recorder. Huh? We'll confess to her. We'll get her to confess her truly lost recording.
Who wants your father's golf clubs? Take them now, they're going to the garbage.
Oh, Mrs. S., you're on your right head.
I just want them out of here. I want all this crap gone.
You think that by throwing away the things that were Dad's, you can destroy his memory? You're dead wrong.
Am I? I've been thinking of going back into show business. My voice is stronger than ever. And furthermore, perhaps I'll pen my memoirs. Yes, for quite a tidy sum. I'll reveal every dirty little detail of my sham of a marriage to that late, great son of a bitch shitheel, Mr. Saul P. Sussman.
And destroy his good name.
Oh, why, look. Here's a lovely portrait of the great man. No. Only almost makes him look human.
No! No, that's mine! What are you doing? You're cutting it up! That's mine! Oh, you think that you can start a new life? You think you can make a comeback with your pitch problems? You're nothing but a campy showbiz joke. Have you forgotten your last summer stop tour of Molly Brown? The booze, the walkouts, the raspberries? Unfortunately, it was in the round, so the management wasn't able to ring down the curtain.
Ah!
My face! Ow! My face!
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Mother,
Please.
how could you, Edie, come into the bathroom and let's pull these things out?
Everything will be better once we're in New York.
She who transgresses the laws of man shall dwell forever in the fires of Beelzebub.
That's a rather odd thing to say, Bootsy. Even from you.
Heathen! purge thy sins. After 25 years in this house, I know all your dirty little secrets, and I mean all of them.
And after 25 years, you finally show your true colors. I must say, it's not terribly attractive.
Lady, I'm gonna be the albatross around your neck till the day you leave this green earth.
Listen, sister, I don't take threats from maids.
Now it's you who's showing her true colors. You never fooled me, not for a minute. I always knew you were nothing but trash washed over from the Canadian border. You're never gonna write a book about Mr. Sussman because I won't let you. You're not gonna make a penny soiling his good name.
You floor-scrubbing old hag. You've got nothing on me. And even if you did, who would believe you? You're a liar, a cheat, and a drunk.
I dried out in one of them fancy sanitariums years ago.
I know how much of our booze you've been knocking back alone in your pitiful little maid's room. You're a lonely bit of sauce, Bootsy. And no one's going to take your word against mine. And I mean no one.
Woe unto ye who makes mockery of the righteous.
It takes great courage to murder the first time. That's when you can no longer claim your soul as your own. After that, it becomes remarkably simple. You'd never be quite sure what lay around the corner, would you, dear?
Think she can scare me? Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Matthew 5. What? What are you doing here? Oh, no. No, please don't. No, there's no need. Did you think I might squeal? Oh, no, I wouldn't. I swear. No, I swear. I wouldn't.
You haven't hid the tape recorder yet? What if I had walked in with Mother?
Because, Knucklehead, you're supposed to be stalling in the dining room.
Don't you ever call me Knucklehead again? And don't you forget this whole scheme was my brilliant idea.
Yeah. Where's Mother?
She's pouring herself another drink. What else would she be doing?
Well, she better be in the mood for coffee.
You know, maybe coffee wasn't such a good idea. I wonder how LSD would mix with a Rob Roy.
You know, where should we put the tape recorder?
Ooh, hidden inside a plant?
No.
Ooh, maybe I should have it strapped underneath my pants and then I'll stay really close to her.
Maybe we'll hide it under the sofa.
Okay.
Is the coast clear?
Yes. Now, what should we do with the tape? Should we just give it over to the police?
No, I told Tony about the plan. He'll know what to do with the tape.
Tony? Since when did you become so chummy with Tony Parker?
I'm not chummy with him. He's got it in for Mother as well. I thought we needed an ally, even if I do loathe and detest the very sight of him.
You think we can trust him?
I know we can.
Here we go. Is everything set?
Tape recorder.
Tape recorder, check. Okay, moving over, liquor.
Purple couch, not quite.
No, the purple couch.
Set.
No, yeah. Set. Okay, move this through. Hide this record. She doesn't want to see
ashtray
this.
clean.
She does not want to see this.
I'm just
Mother.
My two little angels. That was a divine dinner. We so rarely break bread together as a family. Lance, come sit by me. I need your advice. I'm about cure at the airport. Did Jack Corral want a pike quavia?
Rissa Travi Devon with Zayanstorm Zim.
Bankadala.
Atfagufs.
Nah, that's Jack Canal.
Would you two stop it? It's so obnoxious when you do that secret language shtick.
It's no secret. We've always been perfectly willing to teach you.
Mother, let's not argue. There's been an ancient tradition of anger in this house.
Amen, sister.
Dinner was really super, Edie. I hardly missed Bootsy at all.
That's a terrible thing to say, Lance. Bootsy practically raised you. And now to think of her lying dead, cold and alone in the city morgue, a victim of an accidental self-inflicted knife wound.
Edith, that dessert was scrumptious. Wherever did you get that talent for cooking? Surely not from me.
No, Edie inherited. She inherited her beautiful skin from you. Oh, sorry.
I'm just relieved. Dr. Ing said there'd be no permanent scarring. And just think, while you were there, he removed that unsightly wart from your neck. So really, it was all for the best. I love it when things work out for the best. They so rarely do. Anyway, I was asking your brother's advice what to wear tomorrow night to the Beverly Hills Psoriasis Ball. I think I'll wear the white trevia. White is, after all, the traditional color for mourning in India. This sort of thunderstorm gives me the willies.
Coffee, Mother?
No, thank you. It'll keep me up all night.
It's Viennese. I made it special.
All right, then. If it's special.
Lance, shouldn't you get ready for the after-dinner entertainment?
Ah, Flosser to boot. Aren't I the lucky mum? One lump, dear.
Yes, Mother, I know.
I've been rehearsing all day. I think I might be a perfectionist. Be right back.
I do believe a theatrical career is in the cards for that lad. New York will be just a ticket for him. For you too, Edith. You'll love it, I promise. You can go horseback riding in Central Park. And oh, the museums. You've never even been to the ballet.
Oh, it does sound fab. But I'm worried that maybe you're expecting too much from this comeback.
You're the one who keeps calling it a comeback. I'm merely getting my feet wet.
But you're emotionally fragile, Mother.
Edith, please.
I mean, what happens if the critics rip you apart?
Edith.
Or what if your voice doesn't hold up?
Edith.
I mean, you're not used to playing 8 shows a week. You already have so much trouble with your top, all that wobbling and screeching. And what if the hecklers get to you? They can be so cutting and vicious.
Oh, Edith, why must you be so negative? I've had it with you.
Oh!
Remember the bow that held the two of us.
How many times have I told you kids? I hate hearing my old records.
Mother, he's worked so hard on this.
Of a vanished hand and the sound of a voice that is still. Why not me? It's my
What's happening? Too much bourbon.
Mother?
I feel like I'm looking through the end of a kaleidoscope.
Just turn off your mind and go with it.
My body's gone. I can see right into my brain. I know that song. My sister Angie and I have been harmonizing since we were 5 years old. We've won 37 amateur talent contests so far. That's a world record in northwestern Saskatchewan.
I'm very proud of both my daughters, but Angela, she's the special one. She's the star.
Barbara, I feel awful about breaking up the act, but RCA just wants me. They say that you have no talent, that you are holding me back. Holding me back.
But you can't leave the act, Angie. You can't. Please don't.
It is my pleasure to introduce the newcomer of the year, star of the decade, Miss Show Business, America's Nightingale, the one and only Miss Angela Arden.
I see a silver fish and a black-winged angel diving to the sea for pearls. Can I touch them?
It's really strung out, man.
This is far out.
Sister, just keep boosting the liquor. You get 50 cents off each drink, so Babs, make it worth your while.
Yes, I'd love another cocktail. Jimmy, 2 bourbon Manhattans, please. Well, are you sure you don't want a fresh one? The ice is all melted in. Why do you keep staring at me? Oh, I know. You're wondering what a big star like Angela Arden could possibly be doing in a dive like this. Well, I shall dispel the mystery. I'm her untalented twin sister, Barbara. Barbara Arden. That's not why you were looking. You know, you're very sweet. Hello, Mother. I'm calling from City Hall. I've just been married. I'm Mrs. Jack Murphy, and oh, he's a darling boy. I know you'll really... What, Mother? Angela's concert tour broke all records. Oh, that's terribly exciting. Well, I just wanted to... Hello? Jack, for the first time in my life, I'm not jealous of Angela. I have a wonderful husband and a perfect baby. I'm so happy and proud that we've never had to borrow even a cent from my sister. I'm in a cave filled with little white monkeys. They're crawling everywhere, all over me. Hey, look, there's a submarine floating this way. I believe the captain is Mrs. Dean Martin. No, it's not a submarine at all. It's a car. Be careful. Get out of the way. It's going so fast. Get out of the way. Angela, after the car accident, Jack and the baby dying, I've tried to get along by myself, but I can't seem to find any work. I'm broke. Flat broke. With no prospects. I suppose I should tell you, I'm a jailbird. I've done time. 3 years in San Quentin. It all started not long after the car crash. I took a position as assistant secretary to the comptroller of the Department of Sanitation. However, very quickly I could smell that something was rotten. Your Honor, I was framed like a high school diploma. I'm innocent. Why would anyone believe me?
Dorothy, manslaughter.
Blaine Rita, arson.
Arden Barbara, sewage fraud. After 3 years and a private audience with the Lieutenant Governor, I was sprung for good behavior, and well, here I am. Frankly, Angela, I'm at your mercy. So you show up on my doorstep, a convicted felon, a failure, and expect a handout. Well, do I have much choice? It certainly wouldn't look very good for Angela Arden Sussman to turn away her own sister. Oh, Angela, you're so very, very fortunate. A brilliant career, lovely home. And Saul couldn't be a more wonderful man. And the children, that beautiful little girl. And land, so precious. Oh, Barbara, don't be such a sap. My life is perfectly hideous. I'm tired of singing for my supper. Am I nothing more than a voice? My marriage, you have no idea what kind of man Saul really is. And the children? Well, Edie's all right, I guess. But there's something very wrong with Lance, and it's all my fault. Nobody cares about me. If I dropped dead tonight, no one would mourn. No one would mourn if my sister died. If my sister died, I would be free. I could be Angela, a better wife, a better mother, a better star. No, no, don't think that way. You mustn't covet your sister's house, your sister's husband, your sister's son, your sister's son. The house is empty. The children are with the governess. Put the pills into Angela's vodka. She's so drunk she'll never know. How many will I need? Are these enough? Then, exchange clothes. Lie her down on my bed. It's so simple.
The sister of singer Angela Arden was found dead this morning from an overdose of pills. The coroner's report ruled the death a probable suicide.
Saul, are you there? I've got to get out. He has me in a trap. If Saul were dead, I would be free. No one shall ever know how I did it. A perfect crime. No one will ever know. Angela. Yes, I did it. I killed Saul. I killed Angela. I killed them both.
Lance, Edith, Angela. Parker here. I'm at the house. 420 Rockingham. It's 5 o'clock. I just got here. It's the end of a long journey. Hey, watch it, bud. None of that lip. I've been doing this at my own pace for quite some time, and I've been going it alone. I'm looking for some answers today, and when I get them, trust me, fella, I'll know what I'll do with them, and you and no other lousy son of a bitch is going to tell me how to play this out. You got me? I'm glad we got straight on that point. Wouldn't want there be any room for confusion.
Oh, God. I didn't think you would ever get here.
Where's Edith? Is she all right?
Yeah, sure.
Where's your mother?
In the bedroom, dressing for the ball. Hold me, Tony. Oh, just go. Hold me tight. Don't ever let me go.
Tony! Last night was so ghastly. Oh, not only did we find out that Mother killed Daddy, but she's really Aunt Barbara and she killed our mother. It's so sick. I kept the door locked all night.
Does she remember anything from last night?
No, she thinks it was all a dream.
Is that the tape?
Undeniable proof of Mother's crimes. We had the tape recorder going the whole time. Oh, Tony, take me away from here. Oh, I've got money now. Stocks, bonds, a supermarket in West Covina.
Wait, hey, what's going on here? Excuse me. Come on, I thought I was the one you were hot for.
You? How's the weather in Fantasyland?
Wait a second.
Yeah, you wait nothing. That 11-inch dong has my luggage tags on it. You get your goddamn hands off him, brain dead.
No, don't you scratch me, Lady Scarface. Come on.
Stop it! All of you, right now. I guess it's time I revealed the truth. Although I'm a card-carrying member of the Screen Actors Guild, I'm also a federal agent. I've been working undercover.
Oh, you mean under the sheets?
My father was also with the Bureau. He was part of the original investigation into the death of Barbara Arden. The ruling of suicide never sat well with him. He was sure that Barbara killed Angela Arden and took her place. Of course, everyone thought he was off his beam. Dad died a broken man. I've been obsessed with getting at the truth of this mystery, and now you kids have helped me solve it.
But, Tony, you stole my virginity.
And what about that head-to-toe tongue bath I gave you?
I'm afraid it was all in the line of duty. Now, before your mother comes down, I want you both to come with me to the office and officially surrender the tape. I also need a sworn statement from both of you. Come.
Would you stop? Would you stop it?
Tony, is that you?
Sister, 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 sister.
The cuisine in Hades must be top-notch.
Actually, it's not bad in Pasadena. That's where I've been holding up.
But I don't understand. I thought you...
You thought you killed me. Dear Royal Bucci was onto you. She warned me that you were playing around with arsenic. We found that little vial and replaced the poison with baking soda. That was a neat trick you tried. You pulled with the suppository. Unfortunately, not only didn't it kill me, but I'm just as constipated as I was before.
How long have you been in the house?
Since yesterday. That was some toot you were on last night. You should know that your beloved children laced your coffee with LSD.
LSD? So that's what happened. My dream.
Yes, your dream. Very revealing. Barbara, you evil bitch. You killed her. You killed Angela. You killed your sister. How could you ever think that you could replace her? As a wife, perhaps. As a mother. But as a star? Barbara, you were always a no-talent amateur. A shadow of your sister, a loser. You'll go to the gas chamber for this.
Yes, I imagine so. And for the first time, I really don't care. All my life, what I feared most was loneliness. That terrible, aching kind of loneliness. It's a dark, empty place to live. Somehow, I'm not afraid of the dark anymore. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid.
Angela, are you in there?
Daddy, you're alive!
Oh, my baby.
Mr. Sussman, you have some explaining to do.
I suppose I do. I was in deep trouble with the mob. I owed them millions. I could never repay. There was no way out until Bucci made me see that my wife was planning my murder. That's when I got the idea. What if we made Angela think she really did kill me? What if we made everybody believe I died? I could start a brand new life with a new name. And with the help of a plastic surgeon, a new face.
But I was there when the police arrived.
Professional actors.
The ambulance driver?
Professional actor.
The coroner.
Community theater.
And you were never going to see me again?
No, darling. My plan was to hot-foot it to Sao Paulo. After the dust settled, I was going to contact you and give you my new identity. Mrs. Hilda Sanchez. You must believe that, princess.
But who killed Bootsy?
I killed Bucci.
But why, Daddy? You loved her corn fritters.
I hated to do it. Bucci was the one who handled every detail of my fake death. From the hiring of the actors down to packing some of those delicious corn fritters in my duffel bag. She loved me so much. But she was a loose end with a loose mouth. I would never be safe as long as she lived.
Mr. Sussman, time to go.
Daddy, I'll write every day.
You're gonna make one hell of a producer someday, kid. Keep up the Sussman tradition. It's in your hands, baby. Make it big. Give it class. Leave them with a message.
Oh, God.
Edith. If you could only believe that behind all the madness, I so wanted to be your mother. You always knew I was an imposter, didn't you?
I suppose unconsciously I did. I sensed that you were an imposter, and it left me so confused and angry.
And for that, I shall never forgive myself. But you, Lance, that darling little boy who no one cared to understand, this was someone who needed me, and it felt so good to be needed.
But I did need you, Mother.
Perhaps you should call me Auntie Barbara.
Mother?
Thank you.
Night, oof, poo, quoo, rather.
You broke the code.
Oh.
I always knew you would.
It's just hard for me to say. I pursued you for years, hoping to trip you up, to force a